We had these 12 players, and all the TNT announcers ranked them 1 through 6. Had to take your top 6, and from that, we whittled it down to these candidates for the player of the decade. Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, LeBron James, Kevin Garnett, Steve Nash, or Shaquille O'Neal. And what we want you to do at home, now get on NBA.com, because you're going to name the player of the decade from that list.
The only disagreement I have is Allen Iverson has to be on that list for the decade. I'm not saying he's a great player now, but that decade, he dominated that decade.
I agree with that, Kenny.
Yeah, so get on NBA.com, because on the postgame show after the All-Star game, we will announce who you, the fans, have selected as the player of the decade. That was very tough. When we got the sheet,
it wasn't that tough.
No, you looked at it and said, well, I don't know. How do I rank this guy? Do I put him 3 ahead of 4? Do we put him 5? Does he make it? And you get down to the Iverson situation.
The only thing about LeBron James being on the player of the decade, he really hasn't been in the decade for the entire decade.
You're right.
So to me, how can you be the player of this decade when you've only played in about 4 or 5 years?
To me, it should come down to Tim Duncan and Shaquille O'Neal.
And I'd say Allen Iverson would be a 4. And
you don't like Kobe? You don't have Kobe Bryant in that conversation?
No, because
Tim Duncan and
Shaquille O'Neal. No, Shaquille O'Neal was the focal point of the Lakers when Kobe was winning championships that decade. And so to me,
it's Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan.
Yeah, the 2 guys. Tim Duncan is the best player to be in the decade.
It's outstanding water cooler stuff.
Then Tim. That's how I would go.
It's great water cooler stuff, and so we invite you to get on NBA.com. Let us know what you think, and we'll let you know the results on Inside the NBA after the 59th All-Star Game Sunday night right here on TNT.